2 years ago, the Supreme Court issued its decision in Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. It was a 6-3 decision written by Justice Samuel Alito that found that the U.S. Constitution did not confer a right to abortion. This decision overturned decades of precedent, finding there was a right to abortion under Roe versus Wade and Planned Parenthood versus Casey. One of the major cases after the Dobbs decision is FDA versus Alliance for Hippocratic Medicine, which is a case that LDF filed an amicus brief in. This case concerns the FDA-approved drug mifepristone, which has been safely and effectively used as part of a 2-drug regimen for medication abortion. On June 13, 2024, the Supreme Court rejected attempts to limit the FDA's actions expanding access to mifepristone. While we are pleased access to mifepristone isn't being restricted in this case, in a post-Dobbs era, Black pregnant people continue to face exacerbated inequities in accessing abortion care.
Our bodies, our choice. Our bodies, our choice.
Another major case is Idaho versus United States. LDF also filed an amicus brief in this case, which concerns EMTALA, the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act. EMTALA guarantees emergency medical services for everyone, including pregnant people. But what's at stake in this case is Idaho has passed a law that would allow hospitals to deny emergency medical abortion care services for pregnant people, in violation of EMTALA's guarantees.
Post-Dobbs, abortion bans have come into effect across the country. Black women, who make up bigger populations in states with abortion restrictions, face a growing array of barriers that impede their access to abortion and other reproductive health care, putting them at risk of life-threatening consequences. Between 1973 and 2020, the National Advocates for Pregnant Women documented more than 1,700 cases in which pregnant people, overwhelmingly people of color, were arrested, prosecuted, convicted, detained, or forced to undergo medical interventions because of their pregnancy status or outcomes. Some of the policy work that LDF has been involved with after the Dobbs decision is weighing in with the federal government with regard to policies they seek to implement to improve access to care. Specifically, the Veterans Affairs Administration put out an interim final rule that we commented on, requesting that they extend access to abortion care and counseling for veterans as well as their loved ones. In March, we were pleased to learn that this rule has been implemented. This is important because it gives expanded access to those who are serving our country. The right to vote has played an important role in the continued effort to regain access to reproductive freedoms post-Dobbs. States have successfully passed ballot initiatives to provide additional access to abortion care where it wasn't already provided. These ballot initiatives have been largely successful, whether they come from states with a track record of protecting civil rights or one where folks' rights tend to be at risk.
You can support efforts to protect reproductive justice by staying informed and voting.